Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddhajnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhaivedapāragaihi Same Vasatu Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati. Yannityamanandamanantamekam Viveti namna Udayo Grunanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudabhige Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatra Swaropini Janmadyasya Yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha Vidyaswarad Tene Brahmakridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayaha Tejo Varimrita Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nivastaguhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Vrita Satyanetram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapannaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaiya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavamahila Shrutisāramekam Adhyatmadīpamadititirshatāṃ tamondam Samsārinām karunayāha Purānaguhyam Tam Vyāsasunumupayāmi Gurum Munīnām Yasyātma bhūtasya guro prasādād Aham vimuktośmi sharīrabandhād Sarvopadeshtuhu puruṣottamasya Tasyāṃ hriyukmam pranatosmi nityam.
Srimad Bhagavatam is a moksha shastra. Moksha shastra means that which reveals the reality of the learner by revealing the reality of the Ishvara, Jivaha and Jagat. So the Shastram begins with Mangalaacharan. Mangalaacharanam is a stuti in the form of revelation of the entire teaching, of the entire scripture. The Mangalaacharanam serves as a prayer for Ishvara Anugraha. Ishvara Anugrahartham, Grantha Samaptyartham, Grantha Pracharartham and Shishyasya Sukha Bodhanartham. 4 purposes are there. Before writing the scripture, the author prays to the Lord for his grace to complete the scripture to put only what is revealed in the Veda Shastram and to make the scripture as famous one, available one for the seekers, and those who come to learn this should learn this with peaceful mind. All these purpose are served in Mangalaacharan. Without Mangalacharanam, in our Sanatana Dharma, no scripture is accepted. Because according to Sanatana Dharma, learning has a purpose. Any learning has a purpose. Vidya has a purpose. So there is a question, what do you mean by education? Ka Vidya. The answer is Sa Vidya Ya Vimuktaye. That is the education which removes your bondage. Varieties of bondages. Poverty is a bondage. Low self-esteem is a bondage. Restlessness is a bondage. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsaryadi, Dushta Gunaha are all bondages. Ajnanam is a bondage. So any learning should have a purpose. The purpose is removal of the bandhanam. So therefore, every scripture is approached with prayerful attitude. It is not a mere academic pursuit or to show one's scholarship. In our Sanatana Dharma, even the grammar literature begins with Mangalaacharan. Because grammar is meant for what? To understand the Vedic scriptures. Learning of Vedic scriptures are for what? To remove the bondage. So the even grammar literature starts, first sutra is Vriddhirachait. This is one purpose of Mangalacharanam. Another purpose of Mangalacharanam is, in the Mangalacharanam itself, the author will tell who is the adhikari for whose sake the scripture is meant for. Then what is the subject matter? Then what is the utility of this learning? And what is the relationship between learning and utility? So according to Sanatana Dharma, Sukame sarvada bhuyat dukkam ma bhut katachana iti ichet sarvasamanye te jnanadeva siddhyataha. By knowledge alone, you can solve all problems, especially the problem of sorrow. So then, Shastra has to establish how the learning leads to solution. That's called sambandha. Adhikari, Vishayaha, Prayojanam, Sambandha. All these four are put together called Anubandha Chatushtayam. Chatushtayam means four. Four aspects of a scripture is told in the Mangalacharanam itself. So, what is the Sambandha? By learning scripture, how can I get rid of my sorrow? Suppose I have water problem in my house and you are asking me to come and attend 7:15 Bhagavatam class. What is the connection between this Bhagavatam literature and my water problem? What is the connection between my loan problem and Bhagavatam scripture? Like that, human mind may ask. So, the author will explain, yes, there is a sambandha. Certainly, all your problems will be solved. All your problems will be solved because all your problems are because of ignorance, avidya. Avidya leads to parichinnatvam, individuality. That parichinnatvam leads to dissatisfaction. I am small idea is called parichinnatvam. dissatisfaction. I am not loved. I am not loved. Nobody loves me. Parichinna. So because of that prema rahita jivanam, nobody loves me, I cannot love anyone. So what life it is? Therefore dukkham, therefore samsara. How the scripture removes? Scripture doesn't touch the problem at all. It says your conclusions are wrong. Change your conclusion. I will teach you how to change your conclusion stage by stage. Maybe it may take 300 to 400 hours. If you have patience, along with all your problems, if you manage to sit in the class, then slowly and gradually your mind will gain this knowledge. So what is the prayojanam? What is the prayojanam? Adhyanta shantihi. Unconditional prema. You get unconditional prema and you give unconditional prema. So who is the adhikari? For every scripture there is an adhikari. If you want to study the grammar scripture, you have to be little bit intelligent. Otherwise grammar you cannot learn. If you want to study the Veda Adhyayanam, Veda Parayanam, you have to be initiated with Gayatri Mantra. If you want to learn Vedanta Shastram, Upanishad, you have to take sannyas. Only sannyasins are allowed. Others, why they are not allowed? Even if it is given, it will not be useful. Because the mind structure required for learning is that Tyaga Buddhi. Then who is the adhikari for Srimad Bhagavatam? Bhagavan Vyasacharya compassionately says, none of these qualifications are required. You need not be intelligent. You need not be initiated into Gayatri. You need not be a sannyasi also to learn this scripture. But the knowledge which I am going to give is the same knowledge which is revealed in both in Veda and Vedanta. Then what is the qualification? Rasikaha. You must be an interested one, that's all. So without grammar problem, without Upavita qualification, and of course without any renunciation in the mind also, you can start learning. Adhikari means what? Entry. So you are allowed to enter. Bhagavan Vyasacharya begins the Shastram with Mangalaacharan Stotra. Janmadhyasya yatonvayat itarataschatvesha vignaswarad tene brahmahrutaya adikavaye mukhyanti yatsurayah tejo varimrutam yatha vinimayo yatra trasargo mrusha dhamna svena sada nirasta guhakam satyam param dhimahi. Beautiful Shastram, beautiful Mangalaacharan. In the Guru Parampara, in Gurukula, if anybody says, I have learnt Bhagavata Shastram, this is one of the shloka for examination. If the learner explains this shloka, the elders will understand, all right, he has some knowledge. This shloka begins Janmadhyasya and ends with Dhimahi. Dhimahi is the word which is taken from Gayatri Mantra. Tatsavidurvarenyam bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Dhimahi. So, Dhimahi, we meditate. We meditate. We, they are also plural, you see. I meditate, Bhagavan Vyasacharya doesn't say. In Gayatri Mantra also, the person who does this mantra japam is an individual only. But he prays for all, entire universe. All our Sanatana Dharma is meant for whole universe. It encompasses everyone as one family. So, Dhimahi, it is in plural. There is no selfishness even in prayer. Other religious prayers you have to hear and understand. So here, Dhimahi, we meditate. To meditate, you should know what it is. To know what it is, you should learn what it is. So therefore, Dhimahi includes knowledge and learning process also. We meditate. What we meditate? Satyam Dhimahi. Satyam Dhimahi. We meditate on truth. We meditate on truth means we try to learn what is truth. We try to understand that it is truth. And we meditate on that truth and we assimilate that truth as an integral part of our being. Correct? So, Satyam Dhimahi. This Sanatana Dharma, the Vedic society, is a society which worships truth. Sanatanam means truth. Sanatanam is a Sanskrit word. That which doesn't have distraction. What doesn't have distraction? Only Satyam doesn't have distraction. How can you say Satyam doesn't have distraction? The very definition of Satyam is Trikala Abhaditam Satyam. That which doesn't have distraction is called Satyam. So Sanatanam is equal to Satyam. We meditate, we worship, we try to learn, we try to gain knowledge about what? Satyam. Therefore, those who are interested in knowing, in learning, in meditating, in assimilating the truth is called Sanatana Dharmi, Vaitika Dharmi. This is our actual identity, given by the Veda Pramana. Who are we? We are Vaitika Dharmi. But some people gave another name to us. That has become popular than this name. See, my mother gave one name to me. And next house uncle gave another name to me. The uncles from other nation who came to conquer Bharata Desha, they found these people are very peculiar people living on the Sindhu river. So they gave name Sindhu people. So in that language, Sakara is not there. C they cannot. So Hindu they told. People who live on the river bank of the Sindhu. So they told us Hindu. Now it has become Hindu, then Hinduism. It is like a horse is told by another fellow donkey. Then they establish that this is donkey. But one Acharya beautifully defines that word also as per Sanskrit grammar, Hindu. Him means apashabdam. Untruth is called him. Du is equal to dushayati. Him apashabdam anrutam dushayati yaha Hindu. So one who doesn't go by untruth, one who doesn't accept untruth in his life is called Hindu. Here Sanatana means one who accepts truth is called Hindu. Another name also, one who doesn't accept the untruth is called Hindu. So both way, same meaning only. Podicham. By Bhagwan's grace, because of this Acharya. So Satyam Dhimahi. This word Satyam has 4 connotations, 4 meanings. First meaning is Satyam is equal to Vachika Satyam, verbal truth. Anrita Varjanam, not speaking untruth. First meaning is Vachika Satyam. Satya Vachanam. It is a moral value. Satyam Vada. There Satya means Vachana Satyam. When you speak truth. Not that you speak all the truth. When you are forced to speak or when you are willing to speak, you have to speak only truth. If you start telling all the truth which you know, nobody will be around you. Understand? Somebody comes, your friend comes, hey, your nose is not according to the, it is not up to the mark. You start telling like this. Because that is Satyam only. On the Malaga Muke, your chilli, your nose is chilli nose. Like that you start telling. Nobody will be around. But when he asks how nice my nose is, then you tell Malaga Muke. You understand? To satisfy him, you should not tell untruth. If it is Malaga Muku, chilli nose, you have to tell chilli nose. That is called Satya Vachana Katha. So it is called Vachika Satyam, first meaning. Second meaning is Pradibhasika Satyam. Pratibhasamana Satyam. It is available for that individual alone. Not even to the next person who is sitting next to him. That which is available only for him is called subjective truth. Example for this, dream. Either night dream or daydream. These adolescent children, they have a lot of daydreams about their infatuation. But they call it as love affair something. And every one of us have night dream. Available only for that individual. Not even the person who is next to him. So therefore it is called Pradibhasika Satyam. Why it is called Pradibhasika? Because he himself will come to know that it is not truth afterwards. Swakale Satyavad Bhati Pratibodhe Samaye Asad Bhavati. After getting up from the dream, he will understand that this is not Satya. Or after breaking the love affair, he will understand this is not Satya. Pratibhasa Satyam. Okay. This is second one. Third one is Vyavaharika Satyam. Available for all, but Vyavaharikam. Transactional truth. Available for all, and others also can participate in that, but Vyavaharikam. It is the waking world, available only in transaction time. When you sleep, it is not available. When you dream, it is not available. When you sleep, it is not available. When you dream also, it is not available. Vyavahara kale eva tishtati. This is the third meaning for the word truth. Then fourth meaning is Parama Satyam. Paramarthika Satyam. Available for all. Available at all time. No one has any pramanam to deny it. Trikala abhadidam Satyam. What is that? No one can deny. himself. I cannot deny myself. You understand? I cannot deny myself. What a beautiful statement. Tattvamasi is given in the very first shloka. It's Param Satyam Dhimahi, he says. What is that Param Satyam? You are that Tattvamasi. You are that. What is the definition for Parama Satyam? That which cannot be negated by anyone, nor by oneself. Suppose if you say, Swamiji, you are not available, you are non-existent entity. I know I am existing entity. How can you say I am non-existent entity? So you cannot deny my existence. Can I deny my existence? Can I doubt my existence? Can I need anyone to verify my existence? Should I ask anyone, hey, please tell whether I am existing or not? So the negator cannot negate only one thing. Who is that? Negator himself. So therefore it is called Parama Satyam. No one can negate. Vyavaharika Satyam is negated by Kala Tattva. When you go to sleep, it is not available for you. No, others are there when I sleep. Others are there. Others are experiencing Vyavahara, suppose. You are sleeping. That experience is available for you? No. As far as you are concerned, it is not available. So therefore, 4 connotations are there for this word Satyam Dhimahi. So 4 times you have to read. Satyam Dhimahi. We try to know the grandness of the truthful life, the grandness of speaking truth, the grandness of being truthful to everyone, to oneself. We try to know, because that itself is problem. All social evils are because of this only. Second time reading. Satyam Dhimahi. Pradibhasika Satyam Dhimahi. Pradibhasika Satyam Dhimahi. We try to know how many types of confusions and delusions are possible in human life, and we learn how to avoid. Understood? Third time if you read Satyam Dhimahi, Vyavaharika Satyam Dhimahi, we want to know this entire Srishti and Srishti Karta. Srishti Karta comes in Vyavaharika Satyam. Ishvara is Vyavaharika Satyam. Jiva's Jivatvam is Vyavaharika Satyam. Sadhana Vyavaharika Satyam. Moksha Vyavaharika Satyam. Veda Pramanam Vyavaharika Satyam. Atmajnanam Vyavaharika Satyam. So majority portions the Vyavaharika Satyam only is there. So all the Ishvara's glory, all the cosmic orders, all the problems of the creation, and all the solution for these problems we want to learn. Then fourth time you have to read Satyam Dhimahi. Param Satyam Dhimahi. Because for all these 3 things, only one gives validity. Param Satyam Dhimahi. Why should I be truthful if anybody asks? Why should I be truthful if anybody asks? What is the answer? Swami Vivekananda Maharaj asked this question in the Western world. Many people ask me why we should be truthful, why we should be honest. The answer lies only in Vedanta. He asserts. Because in other culture and religion, truthfulness is a mandate by God. Truthfulness is a man. Be truthful. God has to say. So they will tell, God told, therefore we are truthful. If you are not truthful, we will be punished. The fear-based values will not sustain. Like children. When they are children, they have fear. So they act as we please. But once they are grown up, Ambi military, Tumbi military, ciao. Understood? So it will not sustain. For sustenance of all the human values, there must be one irrefutable reason, and that is this only: to know Parama Satyam, you should be a Satyavan. Without that Satyatvam in your life, in your Vyavahara, you can never know Parama Satyam. Na virado duscharita, na shanto, na shantamanasaha. Understood? You cannot have this knowledge unless a person is truth. Therefore, it is a validity. Then if you ask, why should I know that Parama Satyam? Arey, all solution is there only. So, Vachika Satyam, Pradibhasika Satyam, Vyavaharika Satyam, Parama Satyam. First Satyam is a must in our life, in our dealings, in our mind, in our character. Then only fourth one we can know. Second is negatable. Third also is negatable. Here the author says, we try to know the glory of all the connotations of the Satyam. Parama Satyam means irrefutable, at the same time not understandable by our own mind. Therefore, Dhimahi. What is that Parama Satyam? You have guna, qualities, you are nirgunam also. Similarly, the creator is sagunam, at the same time nirgunam. Similarly, the creation is sagunam and nirgunam. Jiva Jagat Ishvara. I know I exist. I know this Jagat exists. But I don't know how I exist. I don't know how the Jagat exists. And I don't know certainly whether anybody is there as Ishvara or not. So, the entire study will be surrounding these ideas. So, here Ishvara is revealed. Why Ishvara is revealed? Why I am not revealed? Vyasacharya says, if I tell Tattvamasi immediately, you will say, thank you very much, Vyasacharya Bhagavan, you don't know my water problem, my all love failure problem. You are telling that I am that an infinite, unconditional love. Because his problem is love problem. So he says, Tattvamasi, you are that love. So you will get away. You will go away. So therefore, I take the Jagat because you are interested. Why people don't love me? Because that person about whom you are complaining is in the Jagat. So I will take the Jagat first. I will leave you afterwards. Because human mind is such a wonderful faculty. If you tell anything ununderstandable, it will accept. If you tell anything ununderstandable, unverifiable, it will immediately accept. There is a God sitting in heaven. Okay. And he has created this world. Okay. He has created apple tree. Okay. He has created Adam, Eve. Okay. He told the Adam not to eat. Okay. Everything okay. And that Adam is you, if it is told. He never saw Adam. Never saw Bhagavan. Up to that time, okay, told. Suddenly when it is told that Adam is you, verifiable, na? I am not Adam. So human mind, such a mind, wonderful faculty. Anything which is not connected with me, I can immediately believe. If anything connected with me, I will verify automatically, then I will reject it. Bhagavan is Sarva Kalyana Guna Nilayaha, no problem. Ananta Murti, no problem. Ashtalakshmi is there with him, no problem. You are that Bhagavan. Don't bluff. With me, Ashtalakshmi. With me, even 10 rupees is not there, Swami. So immediately we reject. So therefore, the teacher is wonderful teacher because he has seen the entire gamut of Vedic scripture. Wonderful teacher, Bhagavat Avatara Vyasacharya. So he knows that human psychology. Therefore, he takes the Jagat as the object of subject, object of the learning. Asya Jagataha Janmadi. Janmadyasya. Asya Jagataha Janma Adi. Janma means creation, origin of creation. Adi Padat. Something has dot, etc. Adi means what? etc. dot. etc. etc. means what? Janma, Sthiti, Bhangam. Srishti, Sthiti, Layam. All the three is put Janmadi. So, Asya Jagataha Janmadi. Asya Jagataha Srishti Sthiti Laya Karanam. Who is that? An entity called Ishvara. Or name is given. So, from known to unknown, the learning process is always known to unknown. Even in school, A for apple. A is neither for apple nor apple. But nursery teacher will tell, apple, apple. A child is already 3 years old, so it has already taken many times that apple, apple, nah, apple, A. So known to unknown. So Jagat is there, apple is there. Then A, Ishvara is given. Understood? So visible creation is a known entity for all, but invisible creator, the Ishvara, is revealed through visible creation. It is wonderful creation. Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes in his Bhashyam, Achintya Rachana Vaibhavam. We cannot even list what are all the Vaibhavam. Then the question of understanding. Recently I studied one news item. They have found out, just 2 days before, found out a tunnel in the space. Tunnel. The tunnel takes to another worldly existence, like that they are claiming. So it takes you to another worldly existence. Now scientists are very much interested in knowing whether any other living being there in any other planet. Our scripture told Atala Vitala Sutala Patala Rasatala Talatala, 14 places are there. People are living like that. But they are now, and they are coming in contact with a tunnel. Maybe Shukla Marga or Krishna Marga, Surya Marga or Chandra Marga. We don't know. So, if we analyze this creation by telescope or microscope, both scope. Telescope gives you the view of far away things. Microscope gives you the view of very near thing. In both way it is a wonder, and whether it is far away or nearby, one thing is consistent, that it is an assemblage. Shariram is nearby, correct? It is an assemblage. 37 trillion cells assemblage. 37 trillion cells are assemblage. So quantum physics, they are telling the individual availability, it is impossible. There is no individual at all. Every moment that fellow is changing. Where is individual? That's what Shastra also says you don't exist. With body, mind, you cannot claim that you exist. Every moment, every body is changing like anything. These fellows, that time like that he says, what time? That time another fellow was there, this time another fellow. This time, this moment. So it is an assemblage. Assemblage means put together for a purpose, working smoothly with a lot of software. Any assemblage should have these three criteria. In basics of Vedanta, I have taught this for 7-8 hours. You have to refer class number 39 to 45. So assemblage means it should have been done by a conscious entity because lot of software is there. The food you put in the mouth, entrance, it does lot of things. Inside the gunny bag. So you cannot say it's an accident. And it has a purpose. And it works smoothly as long as you don't disturb it. Since it has a software, there must be an intelligent entity. That entity is called Ishvaraha. So that Ishvara is revealed here. And more details if you want to know, please go and hear the classes in Basics of Vedanta. So this criterion of being the source of this available creation of Ishvara, this criterion of Ishvara being the source of this available creation is a gunam, is a property belong to Ishvara. No one can claim, I have created this jagat. Suppose a child asks Mummy, Mummy, who has created this mountain? When I born, that was there. The child goes to grandmummy. Who has created that mountain? When I born, that mountain was there, like that. So everyone can say, before my arrival, it is already there. So no jiva can claim that I created this Panchabhutas, I created this cosmic order, I created this Kala Tattvam. No one can claim. So being the creator, Srishtikarta of this Jagat is the guna, the property of only one entity who is named as Ishvaraha. It can never be the property of jiva, any jiva. So this property is called Tatastha Lakshanam. Tatastha Lakshanam. Tatastha means river bank. River bank is called Tatastha. Okay. Loosely connected property. Another meaning is loosely connected. Suppose Gangayam Goshtaha. In Ganga there is a Goshtam. Goshtam means a house. How in Ganga a house can be? No house can be existing in Ganga because Ganga is a floating water. How in a floating water and house? So that means Gangaya Tate Goshtaha. Somebody asks, which one is the Indian Parliament? In our India also many people don't know which building is Parliament building. Suppose you say that which has circular form is called Parliament. Is it truth or not truth? It is truth only, but there is no guarantee that it can be available when the person goes there and verify. Understood? Now that circular Parliament is shut down. New Parliament building has come. The circular shape is there for the Parliament. Is called Tatastha Lakshana. Another definition is there for Parliament, wherein the legislatures come together and make legislation is called Parliament. One definition is the circular building is called parliament. Another definition is the legislation happening place is called parliament. The circular definition is there, na? Tatastha lakshanam of the parliament. Legislation making definition is there, that is Swarupa lakshanam of the parliament. So Ishvara also is defined from two standpoints. For our understanding, initially Tatastha lakshanam is told. What is the Tatastha lakshanam? Tatastha means negatable. Negatable, but while telling it is the truth. Understood? So, what is the Tatastha lakshanam of the Ishvara? Janmadi asya karanam. Asya jagataha janmadi karanam. When karanam it is told, what karanam? Next question. Because there are two karanams for any product. One karanam is intelligent cause, another karanam is material cause. So he is both the karanam. He is both the karanam. He is material cause also, intelligent cause also. How it is? Please go back to basics of Vedanta. Now you understand how it is connected. So, Janmadi asya jagataha karanam. So, what is the Swarupa lakshanam? What is the Swarupa lakshanam of Ishvara? Swarat. The word for Swarupa lakshanam of the Ishvara is Swarat. Tatastha lakshanam of Ishvara is told Janmadi asya karanam. Swarupa lakshanam is Swarat. Swayam rajate vibhasate iti Swarat. Swayam rajate chaitanya swarupam. As I told, that cannot be negated is called Swarup. So Ishvara cannot say, I am not Chaitanya. Individual also cannot say, I am not Chaitanya. Because even to tell I am not Chaitanya, he should be Chaitanya. Even to tell I don't have head, he should have mouth which is fixed in the head. Understood? He may not have something in the head, but he should have head wherein mouth is fixed. So unnegatable. Swayam prakasha swarupam. Chaitanya swarupam. All the time asserts its existence in the form of I. Aham, aham iti bhasamana atma. Nobody can say I don't exist, including Ishvara. Understand? I can say I am not the creator of the creation, but I cannot say I don't exist. Understand? Bhagavan will tell sometime I am the creator of the creation, and at the same time I am not the creator of the creation. He says Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaram abhimam vidya akartaram avyayam. I created this creation. Arjuna, try to understand that I never created creation. What it is? I am the owner of this company. Try to understand properly. He adds that also. Try to understand properly that I am not the owner of the company. Kya avastha? That is called Vedanta. That is why you require a guide, a spiritual teacher who can teach this scripture. But even Ishvara cannot say, I don't exist. I also cannot say I don't exist. He also cannot say I don't exist. I can say I did not create creation. He also can say I did not create creation. Everybody is telling, Pa, you have created. Their problem. How can you say you did not create creation? Where is the creation? Mattav parataram nanyate kinjidasti dhananjaya. There is no creation. No, available for all. That is their problem. Vishwam is equal to Vishnu. To create something, that product must be different from me. It is like a clay says, I never created a pot. I am not the source of the pot. The same clay can say, I am the only source of the pot. Two drishti, you understand? Two drishti. When you say there is a pot, I will say, yes, I am the source. When you say the pot is giving problem for you, I will say there is no pot at all. When I say there is no pot, what I mean? Other than clay, there is no pot. Other than clay, there is no pot. If you say other than clay, there is a pot, take the pot away. Leave me alone. Now, Porampa. So Bhagavan also says, when you glorify the creation, immediately he says, yes, how nice, na? I have done this. When you criticize the creation, he says, no. Creation can never be the source of your problems because it is me. How can I be the source of your problem? Then the question may come, is it not escapism? நல்லது சொல்லும் போது மட்டும் எந்த மாலை வாங்கிக்கிறீங்க? When nice things are told, you take mala. When problems are complained to you, you say you are not responsible for it. Correct? Then Bhagavan says, through Shastra, all these ideas will be repeatedly coming in many places. I am giving some sample to tell you how deep this shloka is. Swarat janmadhyasya yataha. So Bhagavan says, when you complain about the Srishti, you are complaining it without knowledge about it. When you glorify the Srishti, you do it with knowledge. Suppose you say the Srishti is Achintya Rachana Vaibhavam. Next statement, what it will be? Oh Bhagavan, you are so grand. Correct? Anything happens in the space, immediately we connect that. Immediately we connect with the truth. Because next statement is, this appearance is nothing but Bhagavan. Swami Vivekananda Maharaj was traveling in ship. Night hours, Purnima day. 30 days he traveled, to Chicago. So somebody who was traveling in the ship came and told, Swami, see the beauty of the moon. Immediately Swamiji told, see the beauty of the Lord who is in the form of moon. Beauty of the Lord who is in the form of moon. Because moon doesn't have shining capacity. It is a simple mirror. It takes the Surya Kirana and reflects it, that's all. There is nothing called moonlight. Light is always the property of sun. It has some reflecting media, that's all. Immediately Swamiji connects. That's what. If you are a knowledgeable person, you will tell everything with exclamation. If you are an idiot, you will tell everything with grumbling. Understood? So when you say this Jagat is problematic, immediately I want to teach you that this Jagat is not problematic. Your mind, the portion of the Jagat, that also Jagat only. Some portion of the Jagat is problematic. So, Swarupa Lakshanam, Swarat. Tatastha Lakshanam, Janmati Yasya. Then the sign of Swarupa Lakshanam, Swarat, Swayam Rajate. How you know? Abhignaha. Abhignaha. Sarvagnaha. He is a Sarvagnaha. To create a pot, you need pot knowledge and the process of creating that, okay, which is available only in potter's mind. He takes mud, rotates the wheel, pot comes. If you try to do same thing, snake will come. You rotate the mud, snake will come. ஆச்சாரியர் சொல்லுவார், ஆச்சாரியர் used to say, பானைக்கு பதிலாக பாம்பு வரும்டா அப்படின்னு. Yes, it requires a technique, handling technique. So, patasya karta, pataknyaha, ghatasya karta, ghatagnaha, sarvasya karta, sarvagnaha. So, the sarvagnyatvam is possible, only it is Swarad. Jata Vastu doesn't have nyatva. It doesn't have any knowledge. So, what is the proof for this Swarad? Swayam Rajate, there is no need for proof. It exists. How it exists? Not as an idiot. As Sarvagnaha it is exists. And because of its existence only, Trisargaha yatra amrusha iva bhati. This creation is called Trisargam. This creation appears as though real. It is mrusha. It is negatable because it is Vyavaharika Satyam or Pradibhasika Satyam. But as though it is real, everybody counts that currency, how real it is. But when mother wakes up, hey idiot, get up, then all currency gone. Pradibhasika currency, dream note. And in Vyavaharika currency, he is counting, suppose, he is counting Vyavaharikas. Announcement comes in TV. All currencies don't have any meaning at all. All 2000 rupees currencies are equal to paper. Gone. Understood? Mrushaha, amrushaha iva bhati. How can you say that it is mrushaha? It is not real. Badhyatvat. Negatable. Like tejo varimrutam vinimayaha yatha. Like sand is appearing as mirage water. Hot sand. Tejaha means hot. Yatha vinimayaha tejo varimrutam. So, a hot sand appears as the cold water. See? How you know all these things? You are enlisting so many things about this creation, the creator and the learner me. How you know all these things? Bhagavan created this world, he is a Swarad, and he is the Srishti Sthiti Layakarta, he is Abhignaha. How you know all these things? Tena Brahmahritaya Adi Kavaya. He himself told. How can I know? He told to Chaturmukha Brahmaji. So Avatara started. You see? You understood now? Shastram has started, Avatara has started. So he told to Brahma, his own Putraha. Because mother only can say, I am your mother. If mother doesn't say to child, I am your mother, there is no possibility of child knowing who is his mother. So entire Veda Pramanam is nothing but the visiting card of Bhagavan. I am that. You give na? So I am that entity. I am that Srishti Sthiti Layakarta. I am that lovable entity which you are searching for. I am that Swarad entity which ever existing but not understandable. I am that Abhignaha. Like that what he told? He told all this visiting card to his son. The son repeated same thing to Rishis, his own children, Sanagadi Rishis, and Sanagadi Rishis started telling others also. Like that it is. The entire shlokam is nothing but explanation of Bhagavan's Saguna Swarupam and Nirguna Swarupam. Srishti Saguna Swarupam and Nirguna Swarupam. The learner, the Shishyas Saguna Swarupam and Nirguna Swarupam. What is Bhagavan Saguna Swarupam? Srishti Sthiti Laya Karta. What is Jagat Saguna Swarupam? Trigunatmikam Jagat. It is full of three gunas. So nothing to complain. Cannot complain. Why mosquito is there? Why tiger is there? You cannot complain. That is the nature of that. Then what is the Saguna Swarupam of the Jiva? Samsari. Then all the three have Nirguna Swarupam. What is the Nirguna Swarupam of the Ishvara? Swarad. What is the Nirguna Swarupam of the Jagat? Ishvara, Swarad. What is the Nirguna Swarupam of Jiva? Swarad. So this side Swarad, Swarad, Swarad. This side different problem. So as long as you are standing in this side, you will have a problem. You have to do so many things. If you come shift your place, this side, you don't have a problem. Shantam Shiva. So problem is explained, solution also explained. So one shloka has lot of meanings. Acharyas have given lot of explanations in their bhashyams. So we will go little by little because it is Mangalaacharan Stotra. More details we will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsavam Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Nrina Yaduttama Shloka Yashonugiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
Hari Om Yopam Pushpam Veda Pushpavan Prajavan Pashuman Bhavati Chandramava Apam Pushpam Pushpavan Prajavan Pashuman Bhavati Ya evam Veda Yopam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Agnirva Apam Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Yo Agnirayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Apova Agnirayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Ya evam Veda Yomam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Vayurva Apam Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Yo Vayorayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Apo Vai Vayorayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Ya evam Veda Yopam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Aso Vai Tapannapam Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Yo Mushyatapata Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Apova Amushyatapata Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Ya evam Veda Yopam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Chandramava Apam Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Yaschandramasa Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Apo Vai Chandramasa Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Ya evam Veda Yopam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Nakshatraniva Apam Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati Yo Nakshatranam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Apo Vai Nakshatranam Ayatanam Ayatanavan Bhavati य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति पर्जन्यो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योऽप्सुनावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्य साकिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः।